Welcome to The Dreamboat. This is where we explore everything to do with dreams.
We are sponsored by the DRI Centre for Dream Studies, and you can find out more about our work in the show notes.
You can join us here every fortnight or at one of our dream courses, workshops, or retreats. Thank you for coming on board.
Today, we are going to look into the fascinating subject of pregnancy and dreams. What happens and how you can talk to your baby through music and dreaming, and also how this can be part of your journey to conception. My guest is psychologist Noa Duru, who has just had a baby girl and is joining me from Istanbul and is pioneering work into music, conception and dreams. So Noa, welcome. Lovely to have you on board.
Thank you for inviting me for this nice program.
Yeah, well, this is a first for us and I'm really excited by it. So tell me a little bit more about your work. I know that you've been pioneering this and you yourself have been pregnant and just had a baby girl. So you obviously practiced what you preached as part of your own pregnancy.
Exactly. The idea was coming from that, actually, mostly. Yeah, I am in psychology researcher department, but meantime, I'm actually performance artist, I can say. I create music. So I use my music, also my therapeutical processes for the people or also for myself. So in this field, I approach actually underneath the music, clinical psychology, psychopathology through the interdisciplinary lens that brings together theories and also neuroscience and anthropology and religion psychology. So my sounds and music based on different consciousnesses, like different stages of consciousnesses and dream processes and the relationship between altered state of consciousness of spirituality. So my work trying to bring these topics all together. For this podcast that we will focus on perinatal psychology, we say, which has the term before getting pregnant and pregnancy and after giving birth for a year. So all this psychology curve. So I try to also give a perspective of these all topics on my music that I will make also a small performance today. So you will see all the items in it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that part. Now, I know, Noa, that you don't just work with couples who are pregnant, but you also work with couples looking to get pregnant as part of their conception and IVF programs. Tell me a bit more about that as well. How do you think the sounds work or help out?
Yeah, actually, it's come to me from, as I said, from my experience, because till I'm 37 years old, I rejected to be mother. So and I was thinking it's coming from my spiritual path, because I'm also a shamanic practitioner. So it's not proper to have a baby, actually. So I shouldn't focus on something more valuable than people, actually. So I was holding this. But after that, in one of my dreams, and also one of the sound journey, I recognized it came as a vision or a dream, let's say. Actually, it was coming from my mother issue. So then I start making research about it, but scientifically, how it can be like if a woman has no health organic problem with the body and men also, the partner, but still they cannot conceive. What is the issue behind it? All doctors says, yeah, stress can lead to situation or psychological issue, but they don't know what it is. So I wanted to go deep in it. I start with myself. And then when I solved the question about my mother thing in front of my rejection of being mother, it resolved and I became pregnant very easy, quickly. And after that, I checked my environment of my friends who couldn't get pregnant still. And what is the issue? But with the deep questions, like what is their fear? Can lead also maybe partner problems, mostly, and then their we call it root family, like their own mother-father issues, can be also generational issues, maybe from grandparents or before I discovered. So I start to make sound journeys on it, and we after the sound journeys we talk about it, the analyzing it. It leads really interesting results.
Wow, yes, I can imagine. And what an interesting approach. I mean, sound is so powerful. We very rarely properly understand it. And yet I always say, it's the first sense and the last sense before we die. And so it is obviously truly important as part of our being, both spiritual and physical. And we all know how certain sounds can affect us. So to affect our path to conception, having a child, and perhaps clearing blocks and old traumas feels an incredible, powerful journey, as you call it. I think you call it an archaic sound journey, which I think is lovely. And we should also tell everybody, you should tell us what you called your baby girl when you finally had her.
We give her name as a dream, also Ria. So because she come from my dreams and visions, by the way.
And how old is she now?
She's 3 months now.
Yeah, just 3 months. Her name's Ruia. Is that how you say it? Dream in
Ria.
Turkish. Ruia.
Yes,
lovely.
Perfectly.
A perfect dream. Put a dreamy name for a baby that's come out of dreams and come out of such an amazing dream journey that you've had and that you're now sharing with other couples. I think it's quite staggering, actually. And perhaps it's time to so people can have a taste of what your archaic sound journey is. I would like to say to anybody, if you do get pregnant as a result of listening to us, please let us know. We'd love to hear more.
Exactly. And I want to also add something else before getting the performance. Yeah, this is for going deep into the thoughts about being pregnant. What is our fear? What is our intention about it? In the end, we can have a baby or not. We don't know. We can change our perspective about it. It's okay. But what I say with the women who listen this, maybe no matter what, they don't want to have a baby. No matter what, maybe they don't even try it. So this is not the problem like they try and they don't have baby. No, intentionally, some women can reject to having a baby. It's respectfully, I have big respect for it. But what I say is, let's deep dive into these thoughts, why we don't want it. But aim is not changing the idea, changing the decision. Like, let's dive in it and all women should have a baby. My aim is not that. My aim is just being close to our reality. Why we don't want it. Just finding solid reasons and knowing ourselves better for that, instead of just dealing with rejection feeling and trying to explain ourselves. Because sometimes if we can do it, we can fix or solve many other problems connected with this idea. So I wanted to clarify, this is not just, okay, let's all women have a baby topic. Maybe we shouldn't have.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but understand why we have this feeling or not. So trying to understand it, because it's biological thing. When I'm pregnant, I felt it more. All body works for just giving birth. It stops everything, just focusing on giving birth. It's really interesting. So this nature somehow made it like that. So let's deep dive these thoughts, why we wanted it or we don't want it, why we don't conceive it, or how we conceive it very quickly, very easily. I try to bring the approach, understanding ourselves better.
And I should say this is not just for women, but it's also for men as well, isn't it? This goes both ways.
Yes. Because if man also doesn't want it, she cannot conceive. This is not, unfortunately, all system blame on the woman if she doesn't conceive. With the health issues and psychology. But how about men? 50% of the genetic comes from them. Why nobody talks about their issues?
Exactly.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like to sound like a feministic point of it, but the reality is.
Yeah. And so the music goes both ways, guys and women.
Yes.
Guys and girls, it goes both ways.
Exactly. So men should also listen.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, Noa, over to you. I'm looking forward to this performance. So here we go. This is Noa's archaic sound journey.
Yeah. Before we started, please try to close your eyes, and please try to listen it with headphones would be better. And if you are in the situation that you need like if you are driving car or something, please don't listen it. If you need certain attention, because it's kind of trance music, can change your consciousness. So if you are in very important work to do while listening, please don't listen it.
I have heard it, folks, and it is very trancey. It's beautiful. Yes, not driving and not doing it. I think the normal phrase is, if you don't drive, don't be using machinery, and don't be looking to concentrate on anything else.
Exactly. So I switch it to performance now, if you're ready.
We're ready.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, well, Noa, many thanks for a live performance. Hang on, I just want to give you a round of applause and thank you. That as a live performance, that was really quite something. Your voice is absolutely hypnotic and haunting at the same time. It felt both otherworldly. I mean, I've done quite a lot of shamanic music stuff and trance dancing and whatnot, but you have an otherworldly feel, but also a sort of cosmos type of feel. It feels like a sort of space station type of music as well. It's very interesting.
The Dreamboat is a project of the DRI Centre for Dream Studies. If you're the kind of person who is fascinated by the mystery of dreams and you want to learn more about the transformational power of dream work, check out our workshops, lectures, retreats, and training courses at driccpe.org.uk. Also on the website, you can support the podcast and all of DRI's work by becoming a member for just over £30 a year. That gets you discounts and first access for our ticketed events, as well as access to videos and extra material online. That's driccpe.org.uk, and you can find the link in the show notes. Now back to the podcast.
How do you generate the music? Are you using AI, pre-recorded tracks? How does it work?
No, actually, I create the music with Stephen Key, one of my musician friends also. Some loops, some nature space-based loops he create, but I compose it. Like I bring them all together in Ableton Live music program. Some music gigs, people understand it, probably what I say. It's kind of live program can let me do it every time something new. Every performance is different with that. But this all the sounds that you heard, it's created by me or my friend Stefan. So I compose them while performing. Meantime, I arrange the sounds. But maybe you recognized, in most of the time, I'm also in trance mood. So I don't change so much. So I create the music from the beginning, actually.
Yeah. And the sounds right at the start and at the end. Obviously, there's this shamanic drum. But are they beats within the womb? Is it a baby's heartbeat in the womb that you're using at the start?
Yeah, I recorded my own womb sound with
really?
my doctor. Yeah. I asked her if I can record it. She helped me to do. We did another session with my doctor, only recording it. So I record my womb sound actually, and my baby when she was a fetus, her heartbeat and my inner womb sounds.
Absolutely intrigued. So when Ruia hears that now, does she respond in any way? Does she recognize herself as a sound?
Actually, it's interesting because when I was pregnant at the beginning, even from the beginning of it, like 6 weeks or 7 weeks, when I was doing shamanic journeys or like this sound performance, I was so sure that some of my ikaros, some of my melodies was coming from her, not from me. So kind of I was feeling like I was switching it, like now I'm singing, now she's singing, now I'm singing, now she's singing. So when she's born, she recognized it and she's so melodic. Even nurses and doctors say she's crying so melodic. Her cries and her sounds really melodic. And also interesting, when I was pregnant, I was doing sessions like this online, also face to face. Like I organize retreats, like 2 days, 3 days retreats. When I was pregnant, I did once also. People said that they saw in their visions while I'm making this performance, my baby also singing with them, like chanting with them. So I asked writing a report to me. Like there are many people, they saw in their visions and dreams, Rhea was also singing, even though she was in my belly yet.
Oh, well, and did they know about her? No, they didn't know about her at the time.
At the beginning, they didn't know.
Wow.
And they were writing, or they saw in their dreams I'm pregnant and the baby was singing Icaros with me. So they were journeying. So there were dreams like that. And also when they learn, they know that I'm pregnant with my belly, and they saw in their visions like the baby also singing, joining me. Actually, I was feeling it, but I never told about it. But people give this feedback to me.
Wow.
So it was interesting.
Yeah, well, it has a very whale-like sound, so the sound that whales make. And I was thinking to myself, I wonder if that's why we as humans attune so much to the whale sound, because there's something at a deep conceptual level, literally and metaphorically, that we recognize as it being a very primal sound from the womb itself for us when we're in vitro. I found that sort of or in utero. I found that quite fascinating as a correlation in some way. What do you think?
Might be because this kind of work, sound works, actually it's quite regressive. Making regressive feeling can take you even maybe we were not human being at all. Maybe we were in the sea creature, with the evolution theory, we come from the sea, actually.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
can lead regression that deep, understanding the fish's life or like deep under sea life sounds. With the whale are important because they are mammals and their sounds very close to us with the frequencies they have really deep. So it's kind of regressive feeling, actually.
I was thinking of the triune brain, so the notion of the evolutionary part of our brain, which holds the triune part, I think it is, which holds all the all our evolutionary material sits there, and there's something about this that gets into the triune brain in some way.
Exactly. Actually, with this work, like I found out how we are connected to everything we have in our history. We can say evolution, or some people can say if it's God or universe or whatever you believe, it doesn't matter. I call it the consciousness, the only one consciousness we are belong to, and all the history will be in it. So we can make journeys between times with this kind of work. At least this is what I imagine with my work.
Yeah, beautifully put, actually, Noa. I really love it. And there's something it's more than spiritual. There's something, it works on so many levels, actually. You're right. I think that's the best way of attempting to describe something like that. Noa, thank you so much for coming on board and for your performance. Joking apart, if anybody plays this back and has been trying for a baby and finds that they have conceived, we would really like to hear from you. And I know that Noa would, as part of her research work into all of this. It's a fascinating area, Noa. And as you say, it touches all sorts of that dream vision consciousness in such a powerful way. And I love the work you're doing. So if people want to find you or want to come on retreat with you or just listen to more of your performance, we'll obviously put details of how to contact you in our show notes, which will be below.
I work with very close groups, but we examine everybody who wants to be. It's not like open to everybody, but I am always connected with the trusting people like you, like Melinda, like other people also in other countries in Europe as well, in Thailand and etc. I do my work many places. just a little bit small groups with small intentions.
Yes.
Before that, I want to add, Laura, if you let me, as you said, people can listen it if they are pregnant or they are trying to conceive. But during the session, during the performance, as I said, I do improvised performance. These are not prepared. I do it just for this moment. It's locked to this moment only. So I felt, I cried a little bit though during the performance. I think I was feeling also women or male who lost the babies, either when they were pregnant or after birth. So I pray for them. If they have such an experience, they can also listen this sound journey for that, because I was feeling it. I don't know, maybe it's about this moment happened, or who will listen it. It can be cure for them, or maybe channel to express their feelings. But I was feeling also the babies, they were not happened to be born. They just left it at the world.
Yeah, exactly. That is a lovely thought, Noa. So yes, for miscarriage and for, miscarriage at any stage, or babies that are born and then lost. That's a lovely thought. Thank you so much. And we wish you well with your work, and sweet dreams and vision quests for all. And I know that Noa and I are both very intrigued as to hearing from people and your feedback as to what came up for you. So please come back to the DRI and come back to Noa. As I said, contacts will be in the show notes. We really look forward to hearing from you. So Noa, many thanks. Sweet dreams to your lovely new baby daughter. If you can get much dreaming in at night time.
Yes, I do. She's okay. I don't have complaint.
Good
about it. She's sleeping just next room, probably dreaming.
I hope so. Hearing herself. Oh dear. Anyway, many thanks again.
Thank you.
So, thank you for joining us for this week's episode. Don't forget to like us and leave comments on your favourite podcast platform. As I'm sure you know, that's the way we build an audience for the Dreamboat podcast, and also to spread news about dreaming. And as we said, there are many ways you can share your dreams at the DRI, the Dream Research Institute.
Yes, we have courses, events, and workshops, and we want to hear from you. So check out the show notes for links, or find us on Instagram and on our Facebook page and on our website at driccpe.org.uk. And if you want to explore your dreams further, or you would like to support us, you can join the DRI as a member for just £30 a year. As a member, you will get discounts for all of our events and short courses. You'll get our newsletter with latest dream research news, and we'll also be adding other special member benefits during the year. Of course, members' dreams will always be given preference for reading on the podcast Dream of the Week slot. So go to the link on the show notes and become a DRI member today. Keep dreaming and keep sharing your dreams.